Okay, so now we're gonna look at the Republic of Sol, so the humans basically. And as they were in Master of Orion PC games, they are diplomatic race also in this board game. Their homeland is of course Earth, and it's, as you can see, quite balanced. Two food, two science, and two production options. So it's middle of everything. And they actually don't have any adaptions, no penalties, no bonuses. Any planet you will colonize, it's just all the same for humans. So you won't get any benefit or any negative stuff on that. And of course, because they are diplomatic heavy race, they have diplomatic stuff, so they have liberation. When you attack a system that has your influence token, you will gain one extra attack dice. And Federation Builder, your influence tokens may be used by owner of the system they are in as well as by yourself. After another player uses your influence token, it is immediately refreshed. So other people can actually use your influence. This is kinda weird. I'm not sure how it functions in a game where can you just say that it is not allowed? Because it can cause some some weird situations. But yeah, it's an interesting mechanic for sure. And they have a passive credit income for each system you own with at least 3 population. So you kind of want to colonize at least some planets, like 2, and then you want to immediately gain them to 3 population to gain the passive income. And also the starting resource is quite balanced. There's nothing that is truly higher than other. For example, Psilon had 7 science, well these guys have only 2, 4, 2, 4. And they start, of course, +1 on government, as it should be. And they have decent innovation and combat, 5 plus will hit. So they are stronger here than, for example, Psilons. And the unique card is State Visit. You can immediately resolve tier 0 ability of any diplomat targeting you. So, and then you can add it to your diplomat pool. So as you can see, they are really learning highly on the diplomat actions. So you want to make a lot of trades with other people. And then when they give you their diplomat, you can just immediately take it back and resolve the level 0 action. So you are going to be the diplomatic race on the table, and everybody wants to trade with you because this doesn't, in my opinion, uh, make you play any spies because you want other people to trade with you. And if you give them spy, I think they will think twice if they want to trade again with you. But yeah, of course you can be the one who plays the spies, but this unique card, in my opinion, makes you kind of safe bet to trade with because you want to actually trade with people. You don't want to scam them with spies. So yeah, the action itself, it's decent. I think the Psilon card is stronger, but this is of course going to give you a lot of resources depending on what cards you actually gain. But through the full 8-round game, of course, you are going to receive a lot of resources with this. So yeah, it's good. And humans have also access to basic buildings like hydroponic farm, research laboratory, automated factory, spy center. There's also terraforming. The first unique stuff is here, which is industrial farming. So we can look at here. System you own with only 1 population generate extra 2 food. This is kind of weird because it is completely against this income system. So this allows you to choose from different options. If you want to like occupy a ton of planets, you probably want to start with this. So you can basically take 2 systems, just populate 1 and fast take up to this level. So then you will gain 2 food from each of those systems each turn, that would boost your early game significantly. There is nothing special here. A science prize is of course a special. Let's see what's that. So yeah, this is also a nice action. So you can spend in diplomacy action 5 plus dice to spend 1 credit. This is not Bitcoin, it's billion credits to gain 3 science. So again, like with Cylon, it is quite flexible. You can go here and just populate with 1. You can go here and you can just spend credits to gain science. And then you have the 4-dimensional database. I'm sorry, I mean to say debate. The state visit action affects as many non-spy diplomats targeting you as you want. So this is insane. If you have 3 diplomats, you can just use this for all of those 3. So that's of course great if you are playing a big game, 4, 5, 6 people game. So you can easily gain millions of resources with this. This is crazy with high number of players. So yeah, quite different feeling from each of these tech trees. And then we have here global manufacturer. So cruiser unit and titans cost 1 less when constructing them in a system with at least 5. So this is of course kinda against this, but if you start with this, you can gain a lot of food and then you can quickly be here with the global manufacturer action. So for example, if you gain 4 food around with industrial farming, you can easily turn that to a huge population spike. So yeah, a lot of options here. And then we have the government. There is basic stuff here, just better diplomats, trade ports, superior diplomats, which is kinda normal for this kind of race. So yeah, I think that with Republic of Sol, you are looking probably something like this. You can use your diplomacy action more. Uh, maybe even something like this. Because if you are just picking cards with the diplomacy symbol, you're kind of limiting your other options. And of course, there is stuff like if I can find them, let's see, something like this. You can use your fleet more efficiently, and I'm kind of trying to find the really strong ones. Was it this? When you gain non-spy diplomat as part of trade deal, the initiator uses 2 different abilities at 1. Well, this can boost your trade, of course. And then there is the one that allows you to draw tech cards. That's also in the government track. Well, I can't find it right now, but yeah. Or even this. Free action, spend 3 coins to gain production. This could be massive because you are going to probably gain a lot of coins if you are building something like trade ports, even 1 trade port, and then you have 2 or 3 planets with great income, so or some trades. So something like this could be a massive boost. So yeah, of course it requires you to be up here. That's a long way. But yeah, like Cylon, it's quite flexible. A lot of different options you can do. And the ships, these are the same as Cylon. Nothing special here. But then the Titan, ambassador, you can spread your replace influence in this or linked system. So it allows you to spread your influence without of actually using the diplomacy action to do it. So you don't have to use this action. So it kind of allows you to play more production heavy. Choose a system linked to a system under your influence. If the chosen system isn't under anybody influence, place your influence token here. So this is of course really fast and easy way to spread the influence. For example, you can just spend all the coins or credits, roll 5 die, place probably 3, 4, 5 influence. But yeah, the system needs to be linked. So that's one one thing that can be screwing that up. But yeah, uh, and the Doomstar, it's more expensive than Cylons, but it has 6 attack and 6 HP, so it hits harder, and it has impressive. When this ship moves into a system, you can replace the influence token in that system with yours. So this is of course quite nice. One thing I do wonder that do you have available any influence when you have Doomstar? Because when I have played Sol, I have just spammed my influence right away, and I didn't have anything available when I built the Doomstar. But I guess you should have 1 or 2 available if you are planning to build the Doomstar quick, so you can just use the ability more efficiently. But yeah, um, so Doomstar is quite strong. It's again balanced, but Titan is only hitting with 2 dices, so you kind of need to use the liberation action to make this work. But of course, it will spread the influence. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Great combination with liberation. So yeah, really fun race to play, and quite different from something like Purati or Cylon, and completely opposite of Darlox. So yeah, because this is the race that people want to be friendly, they want to trade with you, and Darlox is the kind of the asshole who is going to give the diplomats. So I'm sure that in 5 to 6 player game, you are going to be somebody who people wants to be friend with. So yeah, if you want to be a neutral, friendly guy, this is probably a race for you. But yeah, that's all for Republic of Sol. Again, really unique race if we compare it to other races. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.